Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing your night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty, and of course I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you will enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. And yes, I am behind schedule tonight. I had a very important lecture that had to be done way over there in Montego Bay. I apologize for those who would be not in a good mood because I didn't show up at the appropriate time. Anyway, we're here now. I'm sure you are here. I am here. Almighty God is here. Mother Nature is here. Jacob is here. Radio Jamaica is here. So, let's get the ball rolling. And thank you very much for staying with us. It is now 12:59 in Jamaica. Those of you who would like to get a reading done, without any further ado, hey, do it. The numbers are 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. It is now 1 o'clock on the dot. Let's go to line 1. Greetings and good night. Greetings.
Happy to hear you again, man.
Happy. The happiness goes right through the land.
Okay.
So how do you do?
I mean, I would pretty laying down, sleep on here. That weren't coming tonight.
Okay. Well, you know, every day is not the same, right?
Right.
There's always a time when things don't go the way you plan it.
Right.
But it goes the way God would have it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very good, yeah.
And then we can't call the police about it because guess what? What the hell the police can do, right?
Well.
So, what would you like me to do for you tonight?
I would like a card reading, man.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. So should I call a number?
Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
6.
Hold on. Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
5.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the first card here is called Strength. How old are you now?
60. I'm 60.
You're 60?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're 60, you will be 61 this year?
No, this year I'm 60.
This year you're 60?
Yeah, March I'm 60.
That means that you are a tricky person. You from the year of the tiger, right?
Okay.
Because this is tiger year. What year were you born?
1962.
Well, that's the year of the tiger, okay?
Yeah.
Now, do you know anything about the tiger?
I don't know the tiger.
Listen to me. The tiger is a very great animal. As a matter of fact, of all the animals, the tiger is the greatest performer. All right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a couple of things about the tiger. I can tell you that the great Usain Bolt is a tiger. I can tell you that much, right?
Yeah.
So you are in very good company. I'll tell you that the Chinese ransack Africa looking for tigers. Do you know why?
No.
Well, you know, a little piece, if a man is not performing sexually, right?
Yeah.
And you get a little piece of tiger bone and grind it up and make a tea and drink it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women hide from him for years.
Uh-oh.
He become terrible. A bad button Billy. Just a piece of tiger bone, you know? So you can imagine how the world get ransacked looking for tiger bone, and they have to murder the tigers, right?
Yeah.
At the same very time now, killing a tiger is not a simple matter. Because a tiger is a huge animal, right?
Right.
And it can climb the tallest tree. There's no tree that a tiger can't climb, you know.
That really right, yeah,
Could you imagine a big animal like that can climb a high tree? And you better watch yourself when you could try to kill a tiger.
Yeah.
Because the tiger can kill 5 or 6 men before one man can kill him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a simple animal, you know.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
No, the tiger people or people born the year of the tiger, they have a great capacity for sports, music, the arts. They're the best of the best of the best at what they do. However, there's a downside to it. They make the most expensive mistakes in the world. They make mistakes that really cost them.
Yeah.
Right? And therefore, a person who born the year of the tiger must think carefully before he do anything. He must look very good before he leap.
Right.
I remember as a youngster, you know, I used to play with friends, you know, and some of us were tigers, right?
Right.
And one day we decided to go and jump in a pool. Some white people had a big swimming pool.
Yeah.
And we hear that them going foreign, so it's the time to take advantage.
Right.
Now, hold on. Some of us in the crowd can't swim, you know.
Yeah, that time is happening.
Some of us never swim yet, you know.
Yeah.
But we're going for a swim. And the swimming pool in those days were not shallow like pools now, you know.
Right.
They were very deep.
Very deep, yeah.
Could you imagine that X amount of you run to go jump in a pool, right?
Okay.
And thank God that the pool was totally empty.
Mm-mm.
The pool totally empty, you know.
Yeah.
And some couple of youth had to carry to the hospital for broken bones because man jump in the pool.
Yeah, they didn't realize the water.
Them run and jump in the pool, my brethren. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the speed that we run off a hill to jump in a pool that don't know water in it?
No water.
Lucky thing that the other youth them was faster than me, so I don't get no damage.
Right.
But what about those who jump first? And all the youth that jump first, I can tell you, they were born to hear the tiger. Every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, in those days, we didn't know nothing about the tiger business. It's when we grow up and then we recount and ask questions, who born when, we realize, say, whoa. Your first card is a card called strength. It means that you're a strong man even if you think you're weak, right?
Yeah.
You have any daughters?
Yeah.
How much daughters you have?
2.
Is there one in particular that stick to you?
Yeah, very much, yeah.
Good. Well, she will always be that great strength in your life as you grow older. And you know, as we grow older, we tend to get weaker, you know.
Yeah.
But you would have that strength when you need it most, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Your second card here is a card that shows a new beginning for you, a new opportunity that will also help you to generate some money too, right?
Yeah.
You have another card here, and it says instability. Now, there's something unstable about you, you know. Go to the doctor and get a checkup, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't really like doctors, right?
Yeah, I really like doctor, but if I forgot me go.
Yeah, just go get a checkup, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Your blood sugar may not be in order, your blood pressure may not be in order. Just go get a checkup before it is too late, okay?
All right, thanks.
And in the meantime, don't drink.
No, I don't drink but pure water.
Good. Then we have a card here called the Magician, suggesting that there's going to be a miracle in your life, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So expect some good things to happen. Remember, this is your year. This is the year of the tiger.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And there's a card here called Potency. Do you have a son?
Yeah, I have one son.
How you get along with him?
I'm a friend, my name, a big friend.
Good. Well, let him know that he's going to do well financially.
Yeah.
In the long term, okay?
Right.
And then we got the King of Intuition. Were you close to your father?
Well, in a band comes to my father, he ended before me even realized.
Well, you have your father's blessings, though, okay?
Okay.
Wherever he is, you have his blessings.
Okay.
And then now we got the Queen of Nurture that would represent your mother. How did you do with her?
She died, but now she has a good friend again.
Okay, so you have her nurture for sure, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, it is important that you be very cautious.
Yeah.
If you have any habits that you know not good for you, you have to know to discipline those habits.
Right.
A habit is a very dear friend, you know.
Yeah.
But at some point, he may overstay his welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you try to tell him that he can't come back to your yard, he want to do you something, right?
Yeah.
That's how habits stay, you know.
Yeah.
You ever notice how hard it is to get rid of a habit?
True, very hard.
Can you spell the word habit?
H-A-B-I-T.
Okay, if you take off the H, what do you have?
Hat.
You have A-B-I-T, you still have a bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Then you take off the A, what you have? You still have bit, right?
Yeah.
And if you take off that B, A, you still have IT, you still have it.
Right.
That's how rough a habit is, you know.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Now, what is your question? Do you know your prayer time?
No, you have to give me.
But that is the chief question everyone should be asking, you know.
Yeah, but they always think about like 2 o'clock. They have it to me 2 o'clock.
You do what?
They always think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Listen to me. In the African world, we don't call you tiger, only in China. In the African world, we call you Chike, C-H-I-K-E, right?
Yeah.
Quite soon, one of these good days, you'll be able to go to a bookstore and buy the book of Chike, which will tell you all about your type, okay?
Yeah.
3 a.m. to 5 a.m., that is your prayer time. So you'll find that you'll always find yourself wake up between 3 and 5 o'clock a.m.
Yes.
Just like that.
You know, I'm trying to say the time.
Yeah, because all time, you see, everyone get awakened at their prayer time because your guardian angel literally wake you up, you know. It's just that we have not been taught that particular technology.
Yeah.
So we wake up and we think it's pee, we get to pee. Or to raid the fridge. Right?
Yeah.
Or to have sex. But no, it's really to pray.
Yeah.
The powers that be wake you up to find out what it is that you want, what you need, what is your, what is your desire. But we don't know that because religion don't teach that, because religion has not aligned itself with astrology.
Okay.
Most religious believers believe that there's something wrong or something bad about astrology.
Yeah.
But astrology is basically the science of the influence of the stars on earth and its inhabitants.
Yeah.
Without astrology, you cannot really plausibly know yourself. So,
Okay.
what other question you have? Oh, the direction. Your direction, right,
Yeah.
is east, northeast. That means you should face the east and turn an inch to the left. And you will be facing your guardian angel. Your guardian angel appears in the cosmos at 3 a.m. and he leaves at 5 a.m., okay?
Okay.
Give me your question now.
Basically, here, what I want to hear is I'm really satisfied with it.
Good.
That.
So you'll take care of yourself
Thank you very much.
and remember to thine own self be true, okay?
Be true, yeah.
Blessed.
All right, thank you very much.
Sila. It's now 1:13 in Jamaica. Greetings. Good night.
Greetings, my brother. Greetings, good night.
Can you turn off your radio, please?
Yeah, I did.
Good. How can we help?
May I have a card reading, please?
Okay.
Let me get you.
We're glad that we are communicating with each other, okay?
Yes, sir.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
4.
4. Come again?
9.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
6.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
2.
Come again?
1.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
When is your birthday?
The 24th of March, 1960.
1960?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know if you turn into a different thing and you were not a human, what kind of thing you would be?
No, sir.
You would be a rat.
Rat. Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
So the
sir.
first person who showed up tonight was a tiger.
Yeah.
And now we got a rat on the line.
Okay.
Now, let me make it clear. That's all about in Chinese philosophy. In the African world, we don't call you a rat. We would not be so disgusting, okay? We call you Abasi. So you're from the house of Abasi, okay?
Yeah.
What I can say about your type is that you are a wonderful caregiver. Most of the people that become nurses and caregivers, taking care of old people and babies, are Abasi people, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, your prayer time is midnight.
Okay.
11 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's the middle of the night, right?
Yes, sir.
And your direction of power and faith is north. So all you got to do is face the north around midnight, and you will be facing and communicating with your guardian angel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
all human beings have guardian angels. All right?
Okay.
Your first card is the sun. You have any children?
Yes, sir.
What you have?
I have 2 sons
Mm-hmm.
and 1 daughter.
How you get
and
along? How you get along with your youngest son?
The youngest son, not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it, it doesn't have it that he can finance me properly.
Does he treat you with kindness still?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. This first card is a prince, and that is a son who he may not be able to give you certain things materially, but he have the right heart toward you, okay?
Yeah.
He have a heart of love and kindness toward you, all right?
I see it.
For some reason, I think it's the younger one I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Your second card here is called delay, which means that there have been lots of delays in your life, things that you figure you should have a long time, but you don't get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what don't happen in 1,000 years could happen in one day, you know.
Yeah.
So things have been delayed, but we don't catch you, don't pass you yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another card here now, and it's called the Star. So, you're going to have maybe a grandchild who is going to be extremely popular and famous. So, we can say that...
already.
Huh?
I have them already.
True?
You're right here.
Wow. You have another card here now, and it's called Love, suggesting that all your children, even those who you think may be ignoring you, will come back to you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Those who have not been treating you well will come around.
Oh, Jesus, that's my cry every day. I cry every day, sir.
Why you cry?
I treated me good at all.
Yes, you feel neglected, right?
Can't reason with that. I can't reason with that at all.
Listen, there's a reason for that neglect toward you, okay?
Yeah?
Yes, everything have a basic, fundamental cause. When we feel the effect, sometimes we don't realize that there's a cause. Now, do you know what year she was born? You remember?
Yes, sir.
What year she's born?
The 5th of October, 1992.
Okay. So, she's born the year of the monkey. So she have the ways of a monkey, right? And she is a Libra. 5th of October, right?
Yeah.
That means she's a judge. So she have been judging you, maybe for things you've done and things that you've said. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You may not have been always as nice to her as she thinks you should have been. Listen, sometimes you may decide to discipline a child to make the child a better person, but the child may not interpret it that way. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then there's another equation where it may be that in your past lifetime, we're talking hundreds of years ago, when she was the mother and you was a child, right?
Yeah.
There may have been some bad blood. And that can spill over into this lifetime. So, in other words, if one is unkind to the other that time, then it happened in the opposite direction in this time. So, if you were unkind, not kind to her then, it could be that she would not be kind to you now. But all that is only for a time and a season until that pain, until you've paid that debt of karma, okay? These are debts that we pay.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is not something that you will find written in a holy book. Yes, you'll find it in a holy book, but veiled, like hidden. For instance, the holy book that you know will say that people who do certain things will get some kind of payback or punishment down to the third and fourth generation, right? But that is a misprint.
Yes,
It don't really mean that if I do something bad, my children will feel it. It means that I will feel it when I come back as my offspring's offspring. Okay? You get it?
Yeah.
For it would be unfair that one person would do an act and another person have to pay for that, right?
Yeah.
And reality is fair, very fair. It's what we do in one lifetime, we have to pay for it in another lifetime. We same ones. So, the only thing you can do is to forgive all those, whether it's your child or not, forgive everyone who have dealt with you unfairly, okay?
That's my prayer every day.
Yes, it should not only be your prayer, but your determination
I do.
to forgive.
I do.
Right. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You have another card here. And it is the Chariot. Apparently, someone very close to you is going to involve you in some land business, you know.
Okay.
You will share a piece of land with another person.
Okay.
It may turn out to be a farming situation or some other kind of situation.
That's what I love.
Yeah, well, that's what you love because that's part of what the Spirit said is going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Because you know what to do when that happens. Because that's what you were born to do. So that will happen so that you'll fit right into that slot. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And then we got adaptation. There's going to be a twin in the family. Someone is going to give birth to a twin. And then we got the moon. The moon now is a card that shows that you may have had a rough time when it comes to love, right?
That's for real.
What you have to say about men?
Well, I love men.
Mm-hmm.
Love men, and I will give my heart.
Mm-hmm.
But I doesn't get that from them. But in the first, I show my good face. And I try my best to hold up my head high with them.
Mm-hmm.
But down the line, it's a no, it's a failure.
The only thing that happened is that you have been possibly mating with man who not compatible with you. That's all. Okay?
Yeah.
Certain animals don't do well sleeping with certain other animals.
True.
Right?
True, sir.
So it is not really about men and women. It's about the different animals that we are. Uh-huh. Sometimes we team up with the wrong animal because we don't have no chart that tell us who we can trust, who would possibly be compatible with us or not. Uh-huh. So we're boxing blindly. We're getting married to people who would not have the capacity to love us, the capacity to forgive us, the capacity to even help us.
True, sir.
Then we end up blaming the person or blaming that particular species or that particular sex when it's deeper than that.
True.
Okay?
I learned that from you, sir, by listening to your program.
Yes, this is true. Do you have a lover right now?
No, sir. I'm alone.
No, you're not alone, ma'am. You are with the Almighty, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're not alone. You're never alone. Yes. Now, the last person who you were with, do you have any memory of his birthday?
No.
Because when some people break up, they just forget everything about each other. So you didn't forget about him already?
I think it's November, December, you know.
But what year?
1959.
59?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 1959 is the year of the boar or the year of the pig, but it's a kind of pig. It's really a wild boar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what problems you had with him?
You know, we never have any problem with him. It was an undercover. It was an undercover because he had an ailment. So we used to... He actually live in the house, but never own him up front.
Okay.
Because him have the big A.
Uh-huh.
Understand?
Yes.
So...
But you're lucky you never catch. You're lucky you never. Did you catch it from him?
No.
Okay.
If I never smart,
you would have catch it.
Yes, because I said, put on your socks. And then I said, I heard that you have it, you know. And he said, no. I said, go and do a test. And he wouldn't. Until one day I come from work and he said, I got it and I said I have it.
Oh, gosh.
But I was aware of it. Yeah. But my problem is this here. The 2 foot there. My 2 foot have no use to me.
Your 2 feet have no use to you?
Yeah. 2 foot down, no use to me.
So you cannot walk?
I can walk, but they're sore.
What part of them sore?
One in the middle of the left foot bottom. The doctor cut it and thought it was infection over some 5 years now.
You got diabetes?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the other one now, the ankle, the right foot, the doctor said the bone, the care, and the only alternative is to take it off.
Right. Oh, how much do you weigh?
Maybe 100 pounds now.
Okay. So you're not overweight then?
No.
You know what caused a lot of that though? You used to drink ice water when you were young?
Never have a fridge. And up to now I have a fridge. I don't drink ice water.
You used to eat ice?
No.
You used to love cold things?
Not really, because I don't never have a fridge at the time they're coming up.
So what happened to you is bad circulation then? Just bad circulation? There are certain habits that help us, like people who wake up early in the mornings and take a walk. That can stop things like that from happening to them, right?
Yeah.
They wake up early and for those who can walk, for those whose foot is still used to them, they wake up and take a 30-minute, 45 minutes walk. Walking fast through the village, through the town, through the city.
Yeah. Up to today, I went to the clinic. And the nurse was so upset with me.
Why?
Not with me, with the foot. The Cuban nurse. And the Jamaican nurse called the Cuban nurse in the dressing room. And when she come, she said, Margaret, what this? She said, this. No, foot. And we laughed it off. I know it was joke, she was so upset. As one sore up, another one. As one sore up, another one. I don't understand. I was joking,
Right.
Because, I don't know nothing but Spanish away from Buenos Aires, Senor. Mr. Margaret, what's happened to your foot? Sir, when I baptized in 2011, I don't stop out sore.
From you baptized? You full of sores?
Yeah, my foot, just my foot alone.
So why you connect that with being baptized?
No,
you think being baptized caused it?
No.
Or you think it was a coincidence?
I don't say it's a baptized because, I'm saying, can I baptize 2011, it's Sunday night. The Wednesday I find myself in the hospital.
Wow.
And I was there till the Friday, and the doctor sit at the bedside and peer my foot and take out a piece of broken glass. And from then, that was the right foot, then the left foot sore, then the right foot sore, then the left foot sore. Then now it's the two of them. Okay. Until now, the ankle of the right foot, the care out.
So you have any suspicions?
Suspicion?
Yeah, about your foot. Do you think someone do that? Huh?
Yeah, to be honest.
You think so? So why would a person do that to you? Give you a bad foot?
I don't know. I have no idea.
So you think they give it to you around the same?
When I go to some spiritual church,
Uh-huh.
some of them say, you're late. Why you never come all the while?
Uh-huh.
And some of them look at me and say, Even my son-in-law, my daughter husband, the foot was paining me about 2 weeks ago. And him pray for me, pray for me. And believe you me, when him finish pray for me, I hardly could walk. Him just have to beat him foot them, so beat his own foot. Like him a draw, and he said to me, say, your sickness is not right.
Oh. Wow. Listen, there's a herb called golden seal.
Yeah, golden seal.
Golden seal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, when you have to deal with sores, right?
Mm-hmm.
Golden seal is one of the strongest herbs that can assist you, you know.
Okay.
Both sores in the feet, and another sore that's very hard to deal with is bed sores. You know bed sores?
Yeah, the one at your bottom.
Yeah, like people who lay down on bed for many
Yeah, many years.
weeks and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few herbs that you probably never heard some of the names that is good for sores. You have a pen?
Yeah.
Write down these names and hunt down these herbs. Ask for these herbs at herbal shops. And use these herbs on your sores, okay?
Yeah.
All right. The word for sores. Golden seal is one because golden seal tend to heal any surface that it go on, right?
I have that done already.
There's a herb called plantain.
Plantain.
Yes. Plantain. Plantain or English plantain, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, there's a herb that in Christ's day they used to use it a lot to heal sores. It is called balm of Gilead. Balm, B-A-L-M, of Gilead, that's G-I-L-E-A-D. So, plantain, golden seal, balm of Gilead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's another herb named bayberry bark. Bayberry, B-A-Y, B-E-R-R-Y, bayberry bark, the bark of the bayberry tree. There's another herb named bloodroot.
Bloodroot.
Then there's a herb called
B-L-O, bloodroot.
B-L-O-O-D, R-O-O-T, bloodroot.
Yeah.
Then there's witch hazel.
Witch
hazel. W-I-T-C-H. W-I-T-C-H, witch.
Yes.
Hazel, H-A-Z-E-L.
Oh, H-A-Z-E-L.
Right. Those herbs are very special. When the Creator was making plants, right? I'm sure that the Creator and Mother Nature, his wife, right?
Yeah.
Made those particular plants for healing sores. Other things may not work, but those names they call, they're very serious when it comes to sores.
Yes, sir.
Now, the key, though, is to get the blood circulating, though. All right?
Yes, sir.
In these Western times, what people do, they take antibiotics. That can be a big help. But you need to massage the foot with virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
And then massage the foot seriously and vigorously with salt. You can
put the salt in the
Pardon?
Put the salt in the olive oil.
I never said that.
Oh.
I sure I never said that, you know. I said massage.
I'm asking.
No, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't serve the purpose. You got to massage the foot with the olive oil first. And then massage the foot with salt.
I get you.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Look, maybe if you didn't use salt and you use sand from the beach, it would have still worked. You just need something rough to rub on the feet.
Okay.
To stimulate the circulation. It may not even be the salt itself. It may just be that roughage. Okay? And then now, every morning when you wake up, drink 2 cups of hot water. And when I say hot water, I mean real warm water, right?
Yeah.
And 40 minutes after every meal, you drink 1 big cup of hot water. And that is how you can get it turned around. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, it is important that you stop thinking that someone do you that. That is very important. And if someone did do you that, they can only do you that because you did that to them in a past lifetime. So there's no point in blaming. No one can do you nothing that you never did do them before, you know.
Okay.
Okay? There are there are no absolutely innocent victims on the planet. None. Not even one. All right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So, if a white man or white policeman shoot a black pedestrian unfairly, right?
Yes,
who is to know that that black person who gets shot unfairly wasn't once a white policeman that shoot black people unfairly and then come back as a black person and have to get shoot down to pay for what him did unfairly?
Yeah.
Life is like that. It's built on a circular rhythm that what goes wrong must come around.
Comes around.
We can complain and cuss and bawl all we want. But until we stop blaming others, there's no healing done. Okay? So, the year that you're born,
Yeah.
you said it's 1960, right?
Yeah.
And I said that you are an Majesty person.
Yeah.
And that your direction is north. You need to face the north.
Yeah.
Between the hours of 11 o'clock in the night.
Yes. Yeah, to 1.
And right. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You take care of yourself now.
Thank you very much. Letter number?
Lots of numbers. Well, I can give you the numbers that come up in your cards. But I don't usually do that. I usually give numbers that come up in your name. Because the cards will change all the time. But the numbers in your name is permanent. They don't change.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But still, if you desire the numbers that came from the cards, I can give them to you. The numbers that came was 7,
Yeah.
17,
Yeah.
5, 2, and 18.
Yeah. Thank you.
Those are the numbers that came. But I don't usually give numbers from the cards because they wouldn't have that kind of power like the numbers that come when you get a name reading. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You take care now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And remember, blaming others can only make the situation worse.
Okay.
And make it an
sir.
act. Yes.
Sir, like the plantain and the balm gilead, is what I must do with them? Boil them or use them just the food? Boil them for tea?
You can do all the above. Do everything you want to do with them, but get them on the foot. In other words, you can actually make a poultice with them.
Okay.
A poultice is when you mix these things together and pound them and grind them together and put them on a sore and bandage it on. You can also make tea and drink same time.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So
Thank
you just use them. In Christ's day, they would have just used them.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It doesn't really matter how you use them. Just keep using them. Because that's what they do. So they can get to it from the inside. They can also get to it from the outside.
Okay.
So there's no about how you use them. Once you get your hands on them, use them.
Yes, sir.
You take care now.
You too, my dear brother.
Yeah, it's now 1:53 in Jamaica. You know, now more than any other time, we have people teaching the truth. And there are many platforms out there, social media, where they teach the truth. Now, some people have hobbies of doing this and doing that, but my hobby really is to take in people teaching the truth. Now, a lot of things that I teach is not my truth, you know. And what these people teach is not their truth. It is the truth. The truth. It either going to come through their mouth or my mouth or some other person's mouth. But the other day, I was taking in a brethren. I think his name is Kerwin Ray. I never heard of him before. But he was saying some very important things. The long and the short of it, he says that there are three things that will actually prevent the decline of your brain once you pass 45 years of age. Number one, hyperoxygenation. At a minimum 3 times a week, you should be hyperoxygenating your blood system, also known as doing some form of brisk walk or exercise to create a hyperoxygen state. The second thing is learning. It's a use it or lose it scenario. He says, if you're not learning, your brain literally starts to divert resources to other organs and other areas of your body in order to maintain stability and homeostasis. And so the more you engage in learning, the sharper your brain stays. And more importantly, the more plastic your brain becomes, because you start connecting neurons that have never been connected before. And the third thing, which has been discovered, according to him, which is more important than the other two combined, is number 3, social connections. That's because one of the largest portions of our brain is the mammalian brain. We are social animals. Now, here's what's really interesting. It's not just social connections that preserve brain function. When you add this other ingredient to connection, everything skyrockets. And you know what that extra special ingredient is, according to him? It's collaboration. When we feel and when we engage in collaboration with other mammals, it literally is like miracle grow for our brains, according to him. It literally is like miracle grow for our hormones, for all of the biochemistry that in most cases will deplete feelings of depression, anxiety, and stress, and leave us feeling full of love, connection, energy, and positive feelings. So, remember, we need to walk. Get up early every morning and walk. That's what we need to do. We need to talk. We need to communicate. We need to work hand in hand with others. We need to be a team. And stop this selfish staying by yourself and peeping through a window at what others are doing, but get out there and be a doer as well. Another thing I always talk about that hurt people, is the chair. Everybody loves to sit down. Now, there's something in this world that destroys people's health more than anything else. If I ask you what it is, some of you would say junk food. Some would say alcohol. Some would say cigarettes. But none of those would be the true culprit, No one would actually guess who or what is the greatest enemy of human health right now in our time. But yes, I will tell you, believe it or not, it is the chair. Imagine that, folks. The chair. The chair is a thing we don't think about that really cause damage. But the chair is something we use every day and not think much about its effect on our life. We don't think about how its constant use could actually be killing us. But think again. We were given legs for a reason. Most so-called third world cultures don't even have much chairs in the house. And people walk an average of 10 miles a day. People in the modern world have much more chairs in the house than people in places like India, some parts of China, Japan, Africa, Tibet, Vietnam, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Afghanistan, etc. And these people are much healthier than people in rich countries whose homes are filled with chairs. We actually spend most of our entire day sitting down. People go right from bed to sit on the toilet. After that, they sit at the breakfast table. Then they sit in the car or on the bus and drive to work. Then they spend the entire day sitting at a desk, at work or at school, only getting up to sit on the toilet and in the cafeteria. Then they sit in the car to drive and sometimes sit at the local bar for a drink at happy hour. Then they drive home and spend the rest of the night sitting down in an easy chair or on a sofa watching TV before they crawl into bed to get some sleep and recover from all the physical exertion that day. When people go out, they sit in the restaurant or sit in a movie theater. Sitting all day is far worse for you than you would ever imagine. In recent times, an American Cancer Society study showed that after testing over 123,000 people from 1993 to 2016, they found these alarming results. People who were inactive and sat for over 6 hours a day were 94% more likely to die during the time period of the study than those who were physically active and sat less than 3 hours a day. That's almost 100%. Findings were independent of physical activity levels, and the negative effects of sitting was just as strong for people who exercise regularly. 60%, that's over half of the people surveyed, were convinced that they would be more productive if they had the option of working while standing on their feet. Medical experts have started referring to long periods of physical inactivity and its negative consequences as the sitting disease. Hey, there's a list of medical studies showing that physical inactivity and low fitness is the cause of serious diseases, destruction of cardiovascular health, that is your heart. Even with people who are not at all fat, sitting has been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Studies showing differences in brachial and femoral artery responses linked to prolonged sitting. Studies showing reducing sedentary time and protect DNA. Sedentary lifestyle have led to depression. How sitting less increases muscle mass. Multiple studies linking diabetes to inactivity and sitting. Cells in idle muscles don't respond well to insulin, so the pancreas produces more and more, leading to diabetes. It shows how 5 minutes of standing every half hour can improve glucose metabolism and really help postmenopausal women who are pre-diabetic. Blood pressure drops when standing compared to sitting. A Cornell University study shows that sitting more than 1 hour induces biochemical changes in lipoprotein activity. That's an enzyme involving metabolism and glucose situation that leads to deposits of fat rather than being properly metabolized by the creation of muscle and increase the possibility of heart attack, coronary heart disease, and kidney disease. This happens in both fit people who do regular exercise and regular aerobic activity, and fit, overweight people. This means regular exercise does not cancel out these effects of sitting the rest of the day. Sitting a lot is asking for trouble, no matter who you are. Another study at the University of South Carolina showed that men who sit most of the day have a 64% higher risk of dying from heart disease than those who sit only a few hours a day. And many of these men routinely exercise. Cholesterol, blood sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and a number of sicknesses all became apparent due to sitting long hours a day, 7 days a week. Studies show that sitting for long hours daily helps people to develop colon cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer. Sitting for long periods of time can cause blood clots to form and travel to the brain, causing a stroke. Lack of physical activity leads to hypertension, sleep apnea, snoring, destruction of spinal discs, herniated disc, causing everlasting back pain. The Washington Post also reports that sitting a lot also causes leg disorders, bad circulation, swollen ankles, deep vein thrombosis, muscle degeneration, and a limp, sagging rear end. Sitting causes the muscles to sag and blood cannot circulate properly. Our chairs are slowly but surely killing us, my brethren and sisterin. The best thing to do is stop sitting at work and use a tall standing desk. And avoid sitting as much as possible, for only then could we be free of all these horrible complaints and ridiculous diseases. This, my friends, is now 2:16, 16 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock in Jamaica. Let's return to our phone lines now. Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm okay.
Excellent. How can we help you?
I wanted to give me a card reading, please.
You need a card reading, okay? You ever did it before?
Yeah, I did about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
I called 7 first.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, most people actually call 7 first.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
that's my number. I have 7 kids.
You have 7 what?
That number. I have 6 boys and 1 girl.
But you say you have kids, but them not kids, them is children.
Yeah, children.
Kids is baby goats, you know.
Yeah.
So you got 7 children, 6 males and 1 female.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you know what the number 7 actually mean? I mean, everybody actually love number 7, right?
I think it's the creator number.
Is it what?
I think it's the God love the number 7.
Let me tell you what 7 mean. It means great independence, a lover of constant changes. People under this number make famous writers. They are dreamers. They have powers of magnetism over others who do their bidding, full of new ideas, great learning, great insight into what make the world go wrong, and generally a winner. So yes, 7 really have good meaning, okay? So your first number you call is 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come again now.
I call number 4.
4. Come again.
2.
2. Come again.
10.
10.
8.
Wait. 8. Come again now. Huh?
Number 1.
1. 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another one now.
You need another one?
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. When is your birthday?
The 23rd of December.
23?
Yeah.
She is 23rd
Of December 67.
of December
67.
1967?
Yeah.
So if you turn into an animal, what kind of animal do you think you would be?
A tiger.
A what?
A tiger.
No. You're 1967. 62 is a tiger.
Lion?
Pardon? No, ma'am. If you turn to an animal, you will be a sheep, okay?
Or sheep?
Yes, you're born in the year of the sheep. So you got the wisdom and the ways of a sheep.
Okay.
Well, sheep people nice, you know. They're very classic. They're usually very artistic. They're very, very soft people. They're very delicate, you know?
Yeah, and that is my nature.
Yes, very delicate people. I would avoid having a sheep child for only one reason. The average sheep child, well, you have to really coax him and talk to him a lot to get him to eat little food, right?
Okay.
They're very picky, you know. And the food he liked today, he may not necessarily like that same food tomorrow. So every day is a whole different thing, right?
Yeah.
No, I like a child that would just eat off him food or drink off him porridge and just stand firm. But the sheep is different.
Okay.
Very selective, right?
Yeah.
Apart from that, the sheep is an excellent personality, actually. Some of the nicest people that you'll meet anywhere, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Your first card here now is called the Star. Well, you got children, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
How much children you have?
Actually, I have 7 kids.
7, you said.
7 alive. Yeah.
Huh?
I got 1 head and I adopt one.
Oh. Well. This card, the Star, suggests 2 things. It suggests that your children will see you as a excellent role model, and also that one of your children will come to great recognition in life, okay?
Yes.
And there's a girl here. How many daughters you have? You said you have 6?
1 daughter.
And 6 sons? Well, that
Yeah.
one daughter, what is she doing now?
She's really working at surgical life,
She do what?
Working at surgical life.
Okay.
She dropped out of school because of financial difficulties. And she entered the art program and then put her hand to heart. Get to surgical to work there.
Listen, she will do very well. A lot of people who drop out of school end up doing much better than if they had continued,
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
She's going to be just fine. Don't worry about her, okay?
I'm not worried. She was extra.
She's an excellent human being. You have another card here now called the Hangman. The Hangman suggests that you need to stick to your greens, eat a lot more greens, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, you're a sheep, and sheep like to eat grass and greens.
Yes.
And you have another card here, and it's called Unity, suggesting that your love life is going to improve. How is your love life right now, ma'am?
I'm into I'm into a divorce right now.
You're going through it's going to improve, though. You're going to connect better in love in the coming years, okay?
Okay.
This person that you're divorcing, when is that person's birthday?
The 2nd of August, 47.
2nd of August,
47.
1947?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be a boar, or what you call a pig. Right? Any big reason why you're divorcing?
He is a womanizer, and he doesn't take care of me. He doesn't take care of me. He will work right in front of me and take the money I go give him baby mother.
Carrie give his baby mothers?
Yeah, and don't give me none.
Okay. So he had babies before he met you?
Yeah, he have children. I don't have no children for him.
Okay, good. The way how you see it from where you sit, he's a womanizer. Right?
Yeah.
And you think he doesn't care because he give money that you figure should be coming to you, right?
But he doesn't give me nothing. I'm not giving him nothing.
He don't give you nothing at all?
No.
Oh. Well, obviously a relationship would not work like that. Right?
Okay. No.
You understand?
I understand. That's why I left him and me is the one who filed the divorce.
Who filed? You filed the divorce?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take things in hand, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the truth is that out of evil cometh good, right?
Yeah.
So expect something good to happen. And then when you find that new person who will be everything to you, then you will end up thanking this brethren who did not treat you properly. Okay?
Okay.
Think about it. Think about how you will thank him when you meet this other brethren who's there for you. And then you'll know that if this other one that born in 47 had treated you better, you would never had met this particular really nice brethren, right?
Okay.
In other words, don't see it as negative. See it as the continuation of life, the journey of life, okay?
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, sir.
Because this brethren born in 1947 is not really a bad person, it's just that there's a lot of misunderstanding. He probably did some good things at some bad times.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know and I know that men who have baby mothers is going to have to reach out to them sometime, right?
Okay.
But it happened at a time when you're really in need, and it seems as though he didn't care about you, But there's a lot of misinterpretation there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, he's really a nice brethren. It's just that, in my view, I think a man that have many women should have a lot of money, period.
Yeah, all right.
Right?
So So
I am. Listen,
I'm going to meet. This one I'm going to meet. You don't know nothing about his location.
No, I don't know anything about his location. And if I give you a location, guess what? You may go and marry the first idiot you meet in that location, right? I can't let you do that, man. Sure.
Okay, that's it.
I am going to protect you from myself and all other procrastinators that may tell you this and tell you that. All right?
Okay.
Time is the master.
Yeah,
God is Father Time. You leave it to time, which is Papa God, right?
Yeah.
And everything will be revealed to you in time.
Okay.
Suppose they tell you he's going to have a Chinese face, or then you go run for the first Chinese man you meet, right?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
People who read people should try and be responsible, because you can carry people very wide, giving people too much information, and that same information lead people astray, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you say that the man will be standing by a bus pole, then perhaps every man that stands by a bus pole, you figure that he's a likely candidate, right?
Yeah.
No, we can't allow that. You have a card here now, number 16, the Tower. That's the official card of divorce. That means that you were supposed to be going through a divorce at this time. So nothing gone wrong in your life yet. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing gone wrong yet.
Thank you.
The man that you was with, that you had married, was the right man for that time. And the divorce is the right thing to be doing in this time. You get it now?
Yes, sir.
In other words, nothing in life is what it appears to be, but it is what it is. You have another card here now, and this other card here suggests that you have been on earth many times before. You did well in your past lifetime, and you will do well in this lifetime. And you have a final card called gain, which means that you're not a loser. You're not going to lose at all. You're going to end up gaining and winning because of these same very tough times that you're facing with people. So just easy, cool. All right?
Yeah.
Because in the final analysis, you're going to be happy anyway. You may as well start smiling from now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And not wait until you get that I told you so moment. Okay?
Because he's married.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, this brethren that you divorcing, don't feel no way about him, don't treat him no way. He did what was necessary. He did
I
what...
know, sir, I talked to him normal. I said to him that we are going through a divorce. It's finalized. We're only waiting on the time to get the affidavit there for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen,
and then
you and him were quite compatible still, you know. It's just that there are other factors that create the problem, right?
Okay.
In a case where he didn't have baby mothers and all that, the two of you would have been fine, right?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Now, let's talk about the womanizing part now. Is he a black man?
Yes, he is.
That means he's an African, right?
Yes.
Because all black man is African.
Yes.
Now, there's no country in the whole of Africa, there's no country where a man must have one wife.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, having one wife is really not our culture, you know. That's European culture.
Yeah,
right?
He did want me to be with him baby mother. I must just take it as it is.
I know that don't sound fair, but that's our culture. That's how we stay. That's who we are. But wait a minute, there's more. You ever read the Bible?
Yes.
But when you get a chance, search the Bible and see if you find a single man with one wife in there.
No.
Right? So having more than one wife is a normal thing. The problem is not having more than one woman. The problem is telling lies about it. That's the problem. The problem is not telling the truth. That's the problem.
That's the problem with me and him. If he was a truthful person, but he is very lies.
But them have
he
to
don't
be...
speak the truth.
Ma'am, men tell women lies because they are afraid of what the woman would do. A man should never, ever, 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 ever be afraid of a woman or what she will do. Okay?
Okay.
A man should just be honest and truthful. If she fire him, well, I saw. If she run away, well, I saw. Right?
Yeah.
But tell her the truth, because a woman is not an idiot.
Yeah.
You get it now?
Yes.
I am sure that a woman would stay with any man that tell her the truth, no matter how much women him have. She want the truth.
Yes.
But in reality, in my view, if you working for some little money, why see men working for really and truly, you shouldn't have two women. Because you cannot support two women. The Bible says, no, a man may have as much wives as he can support. Right?
I'm a writer also, you know.
Huh?
I write a little spiritual, little poetry, songs.
That is great. That's great. That's excellent. Keep it up, right?
Yeah.
Listen, a man that's a multi-millionaire, having one wife, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about some European man, you know.
African.
I'm talking about a black man, multi-millionaire. What him doing with one woman to do what? Look how much women out there can't find a man. Good women too. Right?
Yeah.
Have 3 wives or whatever. Send them go university. Send the children go to college, university. You know, strengthen your nation. Okay?
Okay.
But good God, if you don't even know how to pay your light bill, what you doing with 2 women? But food you supposed to be giving your wife, you're going to have to go share that now with 2 baby mothers. How that going to go? That can't work. That's bad mathematics. You understand?
Yeah.
And most importantly, before you even go with other women, you should discuss it with your wife. A man should not ambush his wife with other women, you know. If you want to go with other women, talk to your wife about it first. Your wife's supposed to be the minister in your life. And if you're not that strong a man to be forthright with your wife, then don't get a wife. Because you're not ready for that. You get it now?
Yes, sir.
Just imagine if somebody come and tell you that your husband talking to a girl down so. What if your husband had already told you about that girl? Then it don't shock you, you don't feel no way. You just smile when the person come tell that because you done know because him done tell you that. Right?
Yes, sir.
So whoever bring that news there now to mash up you and your husband now, them get broke because them not come mash up nothing.
No,
because you're not shocked.
He was standing behind the door on Sunday talking to the girl on the phone. And when I took the phone from him, and said, hello, the girl started to tell me some things. Endless. It was like
you took the phone from the brethren. And you told this girl how low hell was, right?
No, she's the one who told me. I just said hello to her.
Ma'am, you told her how low hell is because you told her hell low. Didn't you?
No.
No, you tell her hello?
I said hello first.
But that's it. But you told her that's when you tell a person hello, that's what you're saying. That hell is low, right? Right? And then when you tell her that hell is low now, then she tell you what the devil is going on. Right? You get it now?
Yeah.
But she's a traitor too. She's a traitor. He should realize that she's a traitor from right there. Right?
I didn't say
So he was a traitor, and she was a traitor too, because she betrayed him right there, right? Yeah. He should not have been hiding from you.
He never sleep with me, and the girl tell me the man sleep on my yard last night and what the man did to him.
Oh boy.
To her. So I'm in denying it is because the girl wants to break up.
So she is telling all these things in order to break up you and him, right?
No, but he never sleep with me that night. So all the girl knows he never sleep with me and him sleep with you.
Right. But she told you that to break up you and him. Which means that she is a serpent too. Okay?
Okay.
That's a serpent. She no good neither. She's a traitor too. He's a traitor, she's a traitor. And you did the right thing to fire him too.
Yeah.
Yes, straight up. He worked for that.
But the morning when he's going out, it's me trimming.
You do
I'm
what?
the one who trims. who trim him.
How you mean you trim him?
I use the thing that is barber use and trim.
Mm-hmm. And he said, don't let you.
I have my son then.
He said, don't let you trim. He said, don't let you trim him.
And he sit down and trim him and he go away the Friday and he never returned. And the 23rd was my birthday.
But he was a usual man that loved to get trim.
He go away the 21st of December and he never returned. The 21st of December and never returned till about the 29th of December. And him coming back to New Year and never even asked me to eat drink now year.
Ma'am, let me tell you something. People are behaving like slaves. We're not supposed to be slaves, right?
That's why I'm treating like a slave.
No. The whole of our people behaving like slaves. They're treating themselves like a slave. They treat each other like slaves, right? A man should never be a gentleman. A man should be a man. A man should be firm. Okay? A man should not hide from his wife and talk to a woman. No hiding shouldn't happen, okay? You understand?
I'm standing there and they do talking on the phone. That's why I took the phone from him. I realized I'm talking to somebody hiding.
Mama, all the hidey business should not be happening. We have been powerful human beings before slavery, right?
Yeah.
We need to be powerful human beings again and stop hiding, playing hide and seek and telling lies. You don't think so?
Of course, I'm not supposed to lie. Just speak the truth because it's in this speak the truth.
But don't,
maybe
but don't call themselves gentlemen. That's the problem. A man not supposed to be no gentleman. A man should be a man, firm. You know. Right now, if you put down your man someplace, a girl thief him gone. So what that mean? That means that the average man right now not worth as much as a piece of paper because anybody can take him up gone with that, right?
Yeah.
But a man supposed to be more powerful than that. Not true.
And now he want to say him see people divorced and married again. So he want me to remarry him. I said no.
Well, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I will be I will be out of order, right?
I'm not doing that.
Ma'am,
you don't have to tell me what to do.
I'm not here to tell you what to do. All I know is that you really need to find a firm human being.
And I'm a multi. I do a whole lot of skills. I can have a goal of figure in cooking.
Excellent.
I do a whole lot of things. I even have a pickle business. That I make my own pickle.
Excellent.
Yeah,
that's great.
I bake good.
Ma'am, you have a great future ahead of you, okay?
But
you will find, you're going to find a man that is deserving of you, okay?
Yeah, and I remember I called you 3 years ago and tell you that
listen.
I'm looking about my Canada visa and said to me that I don't think I'm going to give it to you, you know? You have to pray hard and fast. And I go down in some fasting and prayer. And I got the visa, but from I got it, the COVID comes, I never travel on it.
Oh, so
and I have to use that money.
So that was a natural blockade, yes.
For the 2 years that I'm not working, I just lost that money. But I'm trying to see if I can get back here.
Ma'am, everything will work out for you, okay?
Okay.
But first, forgive the man that did what he did. But look to the powers that be for you to connect to a man that is most worthy of your integrity and a man that have integrity. It is not good to have a man that somebody can thief. Right?
Yeah, that is true.
No woman not supposed to can thief a man from a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If a man have his wife and another woman want to get up to him, he should go home and talk to his wife about it. Somebody should be able to thief him. Eh? What kind of man that? And why is he afraid of his wife? God never said that a man should be afraid of a woman. A man is a woman's guide. He's supposed to have enough integrity to guide her, not true?
Yeah.
Right? And how is he going to guide her if him doing things behind her back? And then telling her a lie because I'm afraid of her. That is Mickey Mouse. So, Mama, you take care, okay? Keep your eyes open for a strong man that is not a gentleman, just a man.
Yeah.
Because I never met a gentlewoman from my barn. So if gentlewomen don't exist, why would gentlemen exist?
Okay.
It's mad, they're mad. Not true?
Yeah,
all right.
mad.
They're mad. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Bless you, Mama.
You uplift my spirit.
Bless you. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yes, a man should be a man. Absolutely. Yes, Jacob. What has happened to our people is that our people have allowed themselves to be reduced to rubble. Now, we're coming from a great, powerful, mighty civilization. Ancient Nubia, ancient El-Kabilan. Well, in Europe, religious leaders told their people that their God tell them to go Africa and conquer some people because the people in Africa, their God tell them these people in Africa is less than human. So they went and they pillage, plunder these so-called African animals, brought them in great anguish, naked as them born, to this so-called New World, and then them sell them into slavery, and them slave them for 400 years, take everything. But then there came a time when them realized that they will not be able to keep them any longer as slaves in that form. So them give them a kind of so-called freedom. But then the Africans who got this so-called freedom, them did not use them brain very well. It's like you have some birds in a cage, and one day you decide, seeing that these birds never do nothing wrong, they should not be in prison anymore, so open the cage door, man. But guess what happened now? The birds, them don't fly away, go and eat fruits off trees. Them stay in the cage because them accustomed to bird seed where you give them a little handful of bird seed. So that's what happened now. These free Africans keep the name of the slavers and give the name of the slavers to them sons till the end of time, which is madness, which is really an insult of integrity. How could you give your son the name of a man that enslaved you for 400 years? Look around you. Who you see do that? You seen the white man do that? You seen the Chinese do that? Do you see the Indians do that? Who you see do that? Brain dead Africans do that. So today you have Mr. Brown, you have Mr. Jones, Mr. Paul, Mr. Pilgrim, Mr. this, Mr. that. And them don't know themselves. Man, I go university, you know, and study all kind of ray. But he still give his slave master name to his son. Some man become millionaires. I'm proud of his slave master name, like it's his heritage. Right? So, him get one little woman and him bow down to her. And she control him. So if the gods bless him with the love of another woman, him have to hide from this wife him have, tell her a lie, No, but if the God's blessing with love another one, talk to your wife about it. If she can't deal with that, she can't deal with that. But at least she should know about it. But no, you're going to tell her lies. That means you're a slave. You're still a slave. That means you don't grow up yet. You're not a free agent yet. So what do we have? We have people who are married, but they still have sweethearts. But they may as well get married to two women then. If you can marry to one and have the other one as a sweetheart, why not just marry to two of them? That's why there's no African country where a man have to have a wife and a sweetheart. You can have two wives, or three wives, whatever. But it is written, in the scripture that in the last days, 7 women will cleave to one man. That means that 7 women will be glad to marry one man. And there will be no argument. But let me assure you that having more than one woman is not a simple feat. You're stepping into an ant's nest. Because there's rivalry. Remember, each woman wants the whole of you for herself. So don't think that a man that have 2 women is a happy man. I don't see no happiness in men who have many women. If them happy, I certainly don't see it. There's a whole lot of responsibility, And very often, a whole lot of disrespect. Is it really worth it? First, we need to be right with our children and our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. Get rid of your slave master's last name. Get rid of that. Build a new name. Build your own heritage. Create a new name. And name your children. Instead of blaming white people for this and blaming Europeans for that, hey, learn to blame yourself too. For being idiotic and docile. Blame yourself. Some people blame God. They blame Jesus. They blame white people. No, man, blame yourself. Many years ago, I started to cry. I probably cried a whole day that day. I was wondering, if God is so great, why would Almighty God allow these people to thief my people, make them slaves? And in my dream, I heard a voice. And the voice told me, look, my son. And when I look, what I saw, I realized, wow. There was an intelligent reason why we had to be transplanted from Africa to the West. Because we indulge in our culture in something called female genital mutilation. Now, nobody don't want to talk about this because it sounds bad. But this is true. We were violating our female folk religiously and had it weave into our systems of thought and religion that when a girl turned 13, her clitoris should get cut out. And part of the vagina should be sewn up with some kind of thread. So when you do marry that girl, how much pain she gonna go through now? Sex for the first time is screaming all through the village. Pure pain. Right? So sex was nothing enjoyable for our women. Only man them could enjoy that, not the women. So then when a man get 2 or 3 more wife, the other women well glad that somebody come to share that agony, because them alone can't deal with that. And that is how we were controlling our women. Ruthlessly. Through religion. Religion in all areas of the planet has done a monumental destruction to the psyche of woman in every nation. in every people's, placing woman right down the ladder under man's foot. But woman is worth more than that. I can assure you. Till it reach a point now where there's only a God, there's no goddess. So the melt down woman, melt down her integrity right down, telling lies about the Adam and Eve story about Eve bite the apple and met all man's sin. It is the stupidest story ever created in the history of stories. But we believe it because where the Bible says, it's written in the Bible, so it must be true. It can't let God write it himself. Rubbish. I'm sure that I am not being disrespectful to the Holy Scriptures when I say this. It is not an intelligent story. Read it for yourself and see there's no intelligence in it. It was all about reducing woman's integrity, rub it through the mud. And this female genital mutilation, the problem got solved through slavery because we got transplanted to a place where we couldn't do that again. I know today our women have them good vagina and we can't even control them because we don't learn to control ourselves, so how could we control our woman? Now see there now, the women wearing our pants, then put on our brief and go beach all boat, and no problem. Met one, we put on a panty or put on a frock. Big problem. So, the black man need to stand up, stop blaming white man and blaming this and blaming that, and look at himself. We have violated our women. We are guilty as charged. And we pay the price of 400 years of slavery. We pay for that. So instead of pointing fingers and creating all kind of counter-racisms and foolishness, talking rubbish about black supremacy, we need to think about what we have done and the price that we paid for that. Mother Nature allowed us to be stolen, plundered, but that is to transplant us to the West so our women would inherit them good vagina as them deserve. So I don't expect a single person to agree with the things I'm saying right now, but it is true. The truth sometimes don't sound right, it don't sound good, but it's true. So now, if some Europeans never make a holy book now, how you would stay? Won't you be a humanitarian same way? Won't you be kind to your fellow man? If you never hear about Jesus and his apostles and Ray. So would you be what? Would you be a termite on the earth? Would you be a murderer? A scoundrel? We are all born with that instinct to know right from wrong. We are all born with that instinct to know the law of good over evil and the golden rule to do unto others as you'll have them to do unto you. We didn't need a holy book for that. That is common sense. Now, if I said something that sounds derogatory, I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. But these things have to be said at some point. Because we're not doing well. Not among each other. We're living worse than dogs right now. As a matter of fact, dogs got more sense than we right now. Now I want to make it clear that the words expressed right here on Wisdom Unveiling are not necessarily the view of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that clear. But I cannot put butter on my words. This is true. We need to wake up. Men need to stop being so loose and dirty, spreading germs all over the place. Women need to stop cheating on men. Stop wearing men's clothes. Respect men. Men need to respect themselves. Right now, the average woman cannot swear for her husband. A woman should be able to swear for her man. A woman's supposed to know that her man would never do so and so. Right now, you could go tell any woman that her man on top of so and so, and the woman would believe that him on top of so and so. Why? Because she don't know him as somebody whose word mean anything. That is law. That is sick. And be blaming white people. Be blaming Caucasians. Be blaming these people, blaming that people. What about blaming ourselves for being spiritually illiterate? Brothers and sisters, this is wisdom. Brothers and sisters, this is wisdom unveiling on the upper deck. It is now 3:07, 7 minutes after 3. Let's go to another caller before somebody get vexed. Greetings.
Good night.
Good night. How you do?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Okay, great.
How can I help?
I'd like a reading.
Okay. Did I say anything just now that sound disgusting?
No, but you said it's so true, honestly.
We need to start behaving like the giants that we were. We're behaving like we listen, we can't even be compared to ants because ants got more sense than we right now.
Yeah,
Ants work together. What we doing? We're spreading germs together.
Yeah. Pulling apart.
Could you imagine the average woman right now cannot swear for her man? Oh, what kind of man that? About them is gentlemen. Since you're born to know, you ever see a gentlewoman yet?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever met a gentlewoman?
In between.
Ma'am, I've never met a woman that says she's a gentlewoman, okay? I've never heard a woman use that word to say, I'm a gentlewoman. A woman is a woman, right?
Yes, a woman should be a woman.
And a man is a man.
That's correct.
What right him got being a gentleman? Because some Europeans call each other gentlemen? That no call to we. We supposed to be man. Not true?
That's true.
What be gentle about? If something don't sound right, it don't look right, it don't smell right, we should get them and say, hey, that's not right.
Yeah, it won't be right.
Right?
Yes, I agree.
Let's give you a reading before you get upset.
Oh, no.
Call any number in the range. You want a card reading or a name reading? Which one you need?
Give me a name reading this time.
You know, it's hard to come across a one who would come on national radio and say, give me a name reading. You know why? Because everybody afraid for them name to be out there and this and that. Well, if you not sinful, then you should be having nothing to hide, not true?
That's true.
Yeah. And if you're sinful, well, the others, them sinful too. Because they said that everyone's sinful, right?
That's correct.
And they're saved by grace. That means they only save themselves because they sin gracefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your first name?
Nikisha. That's Nekesha.
Nikisha. So what's your middle name?
Talia. Tha.
Tha.
Lia.
Lia. Thalia. Wow.
Talia. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I hope these names, I hope something in these names because these names sound very interesting.
The last one will be. So it's R-E-U.
I-E-U?
R-E-U.
R-E-U?
B-E-N.
Ruben?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. How your last name become Ruben?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Some Jews, some long destiny of how it came about.
Yeah? Your daddy last name is Ruben?
Uh-huh.
He must be the chief of the Reubenites. Okay. But you know who the Reubenites are. The Reubenites are the people born on the sign of Taurus, okay?
Okay.
According to the Bible, Jacob had 12 sons, and those 12 sons represent the 12 signs of the zodiac. The Bible is an astrological code. It's coded astrologically.
Okay.
So Christ had 12 apostles, and these apostles would have been the 12 animals. Like one was a rat, and one was a tiger, and one was a dog, and one was a snake, and one was a dragon, etc. Okay? Right? And Jacob had 12 sons, so one was Leo, and one was Virgo, and one was Capricorn, and one was etc. You get it now?
Mm-hmm.
So wherever you see the number 12 come up, that is astrology.
Okay.
And astrology is the blueprint for religion. For true religion, okay? So, what is your birth date?
July 18.
July 18? What year?
1983.
1983. So, you will be a boar, according to the Chinese, or a pig, right? But in the African world, we wouldn't do you that. No, we call you Lisimba.
Okay.
All right? Now, Lisimba is from the Yao tribe out of Malawi, okay?
Okay.
The word simply means lion. And you are a lioness, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You're not no pig. Come on. So, but the thing about you know is that you're born on the 18th day and you have to take some responsibility for that because 18 features a number of family quarrels or violent fights.
Okay.
This number contains the power to break up your family life. So be on your guard. Watch everything carefully. Avoid the peril by good, cool judgment and self-control, even while standing firmly for justice and rights. Hey, 18 is a number of genius and insanity too. So choose which of those you'll have and be very watchful. Okay?
Okay.
So there's a broad spectrum of who you are based on your number. The number that you came in on, which is number 18.
Okay.
So you are a number 18 baby. That means you're a genius. But if them get you up on your wrong side, either you go mad upon them or you drive them crazy, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Now let me decode your names, because your names, when decoded, you get the email from it or the message out of it or know the power of yourself by it, right?
Okay.
So in Nikisha, we got N is 5, E5, K2, E5, S1, H8, A1. Thalia is T2, H8, A1, L3, I9, A1. Ruben is R9, E5, U3, B2, E5, N5. Hold on. The vowels go at the top to determine your mentality power. The consonants go at the bottom of the name to determine your personality power. When we add the two, we get your destiny. If the name will make you or if this name will break you, okay?
Okay.
The blessing or the curse of the name. The mentality number is 11 for Nikisha, okay?
Okay.
11 is a number that warns against injury from others, lurking dangers. People on that number are often faced with problems and difficulty. So if you have this name, every year there's some kind of difficulty, some kind of problem.
Okay.
And the personality number is 16, and that don't make it no better at all. 16 is a number of destruction, actually. It's a destructive number.
Okay.
It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. The vibration of number 16 is negative. Great care is needed or danger and great defeat would be the result. Love and marriage seldom ever work out happily. But there's a higher school of thought, a higher quality to this number, which if carefully understood, you can overcome all them perils there and point the path of success and glory. Now think about that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Are you in love?
No.
Well, it has, number 16 have something to do with your lack of success in love, okay?
Okay.
So it's basically a divorce number.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. The destiny number, though, for Nikisha is good, though. There's two bad things add to a good thing. It's like out of evil cometh good, right?
Yes.
27 is really a very beautiful number, you know.
Okay.
It is an indicator that you are blessed with great personal power. The ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of success in your life's activity. Blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, great judgment. Now you must follow your own ideas in order to achieve success, okay?
Okay.
So you got negative plus negative adding to positive. What a thing, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go on to name number 2. The mentality numbers, guess what? 11 again. And the personality number is 13.
13.
You don't give me much to work with, you know. Because you don't know 11 is a big problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what 13 is about?
Problem as well.
Oh my gosh, man. Why you think the hotel don't have room 13? People dying dead in there like sand. Why you think skyscraper buildings don't have floor number 13? Man, jump off of that. And splat out them brains on the sidewalk. Regular too. Right?
Uh-huh.
Because 13 is a number that represents death, you know.
Okay.
Right? Listen carefully. It is a number of death and destruction. It symbolizes a power that in some cases it actually may destroy itself. It is a number of superstition and fear. But guess what happened now? Those two wicked looking numbers add to 24. And 24 sweet. Right?
Okay.
Look what 24 have to say now. Listen carefully, because them should have teach you these numbers at school. Them don't really teach numbers at school. They teach how to juggle numbers, but they don't teach the meaning of a number. So at the end of the day, you still don't know what it is that you're juggling, right?
Right.
24. People under this number will win friendships among the rich and powerful. You will succeed famously in love and sex. Your sex partner or mate will do much for you, help you get somewhere in life. And guess what? Influential people will come into your life to rescue you from hardship. It don't get nicer than that.
True.
So think about that now. You got negative mentality plus negative personality, but a wonderful destiny. Wow. Let's look at Ruben, man. The mentality is what? 13 again. And the personality is 16. More problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the destiny is 29. That's still bad, you know. 29 shows doubts, deceit, and double cross by others, and it warns against evil friends. So you have a mixed bag, but you got more bad apples than good apples, right?
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, because you got 11 negative, 16 negative, 27 positive. 11 negative, 13 negative, 24 positive. 13 negative, 16 negative, 19 positive. 29 positive. So you got only 3 positives. High positives, right?
Mm-hmm.
But 6 high negatives. Which means now you must make sure that A, you don't judge others. B, you must remember to pray daily at your prayer time. You know your prayer time?
I think you said it's what, 9:30 to what, 11?
No. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
9 to 11, and it's what, northeast, northwest?
Northwest. That means you must face the north and turn an inch to the left. And you will be facing your guardian angel.
Okay, 9 to 11. Okay.
Okay? 9 to 11 in the night. Now, hold on. Your full mentals now is 11 from Nikisha, 11 from Talia, and 13 from Ruben. And your full person is 16, 13, and 16 again. Hold on. Let me add this equation.
Okay.
But this is amazing. Because your full mentality is at the 35. Do you have any idea what 35 is about?
No.
Oh my gosh, man. Ma'am, listen carefully, right?
Okay.
35 means money, peace of mind, travel, friendship, and love success. You will get ahead in any field of undertaking, which means all these numbers you have that mash up love life and rare, right? But in the final analysis, you know, it's going to get real sweet.
Okay.
But not if you brainwash yourself, telling yourself that you're not lucky with man and this and that and left and right. You have to be forgiving. Forgive all those men who upset you, who make you feel less than who you are, right?
Yeah, I do.
And just know that you will meet the real McCoy, okay?
Okay.
But hold on, there's more. Look at your full personality. $45. No, let me add that again. This can't be true. 45. 45 for real.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what 45 is about?
No.
But you got people who go to university and they can't tell you what none of these numbers mean.
No, I don't study those.
But that is scandalous, not true?
Yeah, I wish I could know them.
Ma'am, 45, a number of sweet charity. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the golden rule, you know. Help the fallen and downtrodden. A good marriage and much fruit. This is the number of the good people who make the earth a happier place to live in. Can you imagine that? After all those tribulation numbers you have there? But wait, there's more. If you add the full mentality, the full personality, which is 45 plus 35, what do you have? 80, right?
Okay.
Now, 80 have a lot to do with kindness, that humanitarian gesture of helping others, you know.
I have a lot of that.
Yeah. But also, it is saying that your lifespan is possibly 80 years old. And if you don't eat certain things, you could probably live to 100.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you eat pork?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, don't do that no more.
Okay.
All right?
Alrighty.
Yeah. Don't blame me for saying that.
No.
The same holy scriptures that everybody big up tell them don't eat pigs. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. One question. Any special thing for this year? Or
Ma'am, this year is a rough year for anyone born in the year of the boar, okay?
okay.
It's a rough year.
Okay.
Because that's how it's set. This is the year of the tiger, and in a tiger year, they bore people. They go through some things, right?
Okay.
But what is your age this year?
39, 38.
38.
38 now, so I'll be 39.
You'll be 39 when?
July.
Well, it's a bad year for you. Last year would have been a good year. Last year you would turn 38, right?
I should think so. I don't know if my calculation right. I think it's 38. Should be 38. So 39 this year. Yeah, I think that's right.
If you're 39 this year, that's not good.
Okay.
39 place you in an adverse cycle, a cycle of restriction.
Okay.
So this year, 39, it marks a period in your life when you will not feel well, when your blood will be impure, and when you will be careless and extravagant. It is an adverse time, a bad time to speculate or gamble. And if you're in business, you should not expand or take on anything new without being sure it is not a wild scheme that will end up in a lawsuit. Hey, others will refuse to cooperate. And some people your age may even lose them jobs. In short, it is a time when you will not be lucky and it will be foolish for you to take chances. Thus, you must protect yourself from illusion and disappointments this year. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Have a good evening. Night. Sorry.
Pardon?
Have a good night then. Thanks.
Bless you. But remember that you got good years coming next.
Yes.
Because your next lucky year is when you turn 40.
Okay.
So when you turn 40, that's next year. You're going to be on top of things again.
Okay.
You may have some difficulties that year, but some good fortune will come your way. Somebody will help you. An opportunity will present itself, and chances for making money will be good. It marks a fortunate time to expand in business, to take long journeys for legal affairs, or to establish yourself securely. A time when things come your way, when you receive many gifts, when you win at games of chance, or when the opposite sex will favor you. That's men, you know, right? Your fortune cycle lasts about 9 months. It starts about 4 months before your birthday to 4 months afterward. But this year, your negativity lasts about 9 months, starting 4 months before your birthday to 4 months afterward.
After.
So just tolerate this year. Take it easy, lie low, hide behind one tree, right?
Yes.
Or under your bed or something, right?
Definitely.
And then next year, no, you come from under your bed now and wipe off your mouth, right?
Right.
If you've been hiding behind a plum tree, yamming plums, wipe off your mouth, right? And you see, you smell the light of day and you're a whole new creature.
Right.
So just lie low for this day. Don't bother putting nobody in court because you're going to lose. Right?
Okay.
Just lay low for this year. You see, next year, oh my gosh, man. You take care now.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bless you. Some people have internal bruises. It's hard to explain how people get bruised up inside of them. So now you got herbs now for internal bruises. Okay? But these same herbs is good for bruises and cuts. Not just a sore is different to a cut, you know. A cut is a cut. And a sore is something that takes time to appear. A cut is something that happens suddenly. So I'll give you herbs that are good for sores. But then you deserve now to hear which herbs good for bruises and cuts. Because that's a different ball game, you know. Now, there's a herb called bugleweed. Bugle, B-U-G-L-E. Bugleweed. For internal bruises. Comfrey is also very good. Comfrey, C-O-M-F-R-E-Y. A herb called hyssop. H-Y-S-S-O-P. Hyssop. Then there's lobelia. L-O-B-E-L-I-A. Mugwort. M-U-G-W-O-R-T. Then there's the giant Solomon seal. That's one heaven of a weed. Giant Solomon seal. Then there's the St. John's wort. S-T full stop J-O-H-N John apostrophe S W-O-R-T. St. John's wort. Then there's herbs like bittersweet. Now, when you combine bittersweet with chamomile, you can make an ointment out of it. Oh my gosh, it's excellent for cuts and bruises. Then there's pennyroyal, tansy, and balm of Gilead. And finally, a herb called burnet. B-U-R-N-E-T. Burnet. Now, I know many people never heard the name of some of these herbs, but they're there. You go to the herbal shop. If you even only get one, you win. If you get two, oh my gosh. And if you get five, you're on top of things for sure. It is now 3:39 in Jamaica.
Thank you.
How you do?
All right.
Okay. And before I go further with you, I was reading someone named Nikisha, right?
Yeah.
And I did not give her numbers. I should have done that. I pray that she's listening. Nikisha, if you're listening, write down your numbers. Because me know a man will sit down on the wall and we're going to write them down. Numbers like 11, 16, 27, 13, 24, and 29. Okay. Now, if I don't want to burn up your credit talking to another person about their numbers, so let's hear from you. What would you like me to do?
Card reading.
Card reading. Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
10.
Hold on. Come again.
5.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
1.
Okay. Your first card here is called wealth. Like money. Like you're going to get some money. Does that sound interesting?
Yes.
Okay. Your second card here now is called order, which means your life is going to be in order, ma'am. Are you married?
No.
You have a boyfriend?
Yes.
And you guys get along?
Yes.
That sounds like it's in order already.
Mm-hmm.
So, when is your birthday?
26th of May.
26th of May?
Mm-hmm.
What year?
77.
And when is his birthday?
March 13.
13th of March?
Yeah.
What year?
73.
Okay. He's born 73?
Yeah.
So he's an ox. He's born the year of the ox, okay?
Yeah.
And you're born 77, that means that you're born the year of the snake. So here's an ox doing it with a snake. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's worth looking into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can look into that. Hold on. An ox. The snake. Hold on. Ox husband, snake wife. That would be it. Let me see, because that's supposed to be something good, you know. You have a similar personality. The ox, they don't talk too much, and the snake is not very talkative neither. So you should have a peaceful house, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I'm right, though. I don't want to say Ray and then it's not so. So we got ox husband, snake wife. A very enduring and happy combination. The ox has high standards of achievement, and the snake wife is equally ambitious and materialistic. She will be appreciative of the luxury and comforts he can provide. He finds her very well-mannered and presentable, and astute in financial matters as well. Both will be happy, fulfilling their part of the relationship. He will be a source of strength for her, and she will be his pride and joy. Oh my gosh, man. So it sounds like your life is in order with him already, right?
Yeah.
You guys ever talk about getting married?
No.
How long you been together?
6 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't believe in marriage, you know.
Yeah.
Some people don't believe in marriage, but in your case with him,
Yeah.
if it comes up, it would be a grand idea, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're compatible, you see. Wait a minute. 26 and 13, that adds to what, 39, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at number 39 and see if your birth dates together come to a good number. Hold on. I am a very thorough person, you know. When I check something, I like to leave no stone unturned, you know?
Yeah.
If there's a 40 leg under a rock, I want to see him for sure. So 39, let's see if this turns out to be a 40 leg or if it's just something good.
Yeah.
Hold on. 39. It says here, listen carefully.
Yeah.
39. Sound health, that is good health and long living. Good companionship and love. Now, it is a variable number, you know, that can bring people under it to either the highest success or the deepest suffering. So, you don't want to get to the deepest suffering part. Just be respectful to each other, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Good. It's good. It shouldn't be much of a problem. You have a card right here that says regret. Is there something that you really regret about the past?
Oh.
Huh?
No, really, no.
Avoid being regretful about anything, okay?
Yeah.
Then there's a card here now called the Empress, which is a card of fertility. How old are you this year?
40.
Okay. But this is saying that you're still good to go. You got children?
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't want no more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Not really.
Not really? You got any child for him?
No.
He got children?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't bother with no more, but both of you have children, right?
Yeah.
But if you do get pregnant again, you'll make a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you have another card here called the Moon. The Moon is a very funny card because it can mean that there are times when you may think that no man can truly be trusted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you get such thoughts?
Sometimes.
And don't encourage those thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
There must be some species of man out there that can be trusted, man. Don't give up on the integrity of man, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody doing that. You shouldn't do that. You're cut above the rest.
Okay.
You're the snake. The snake is the one with the wisdom. The Bible said to be as wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Be wise.
Yeah.
And you have a card here which is the Queen of Swords, which means that any man double-cross you, you're going to get rid of him instantly, right?
Yeah.
What a serious woman, man. But this is also saying that your mother is a very serious woman too. Where's your mother?
In our bed.
Okay. You will do well, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
It is important that you learn to trust. Snake, people don't really trust anyone. But where there's no trust, there can be no true love, okay? So, work on being trusting. Work on trusting others, and most likely you yourself will be trusted. Okay. Someone will trust you too, all right?
Yes.
Any questions?
Then just a few pain like on my arm to my stomach, the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the same thing with that.
How often you feel that pain?
Like when I lay down.
The pain may be gas pain. It could be gas.
Okay.
There's only one way to find out. Make some thyme tea. Make tea of thyme and rosemary and drink 3 cups a day. See if it goes away, okay?
Yeah.
If it goes away, then it was gas.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody
I remember your prayer time is between 9 o'clock in the morning and 11 in the morning, okay?
Yeah.
And your direction is south-southeast. You should face the south and turn an inch to the left, all right?
Yeah.
Now, who's that? Your man want to talk to me?
No.
Another person?
My son, girlfriend.
A girlfriend?
Yeah. My son, girlfriend.
Your son's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, your son's girlfriend. All right. Hold on. What's your age now?
82.
Huh?
22.
Huh?
22.
No, what's your age? What's your age? You there?
22.
Where's your son, girlfriend?
You said 22.
You are the person?
Yeah.
Okay, and your age is 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you like me to do for you? You want the card reading or name reading?
Card reading.
Okay, all right. All right. And you say you're 22 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. So when was your birthday?
April the 14th.
Pardon?
April the 14th.
Pardon?
April the 14th.
What you trying to do? You trying to make me not hear your voice properly?
I said April the 14th.
I don't understand that though.
Huh?
I don't understand. What is your birthday? Spell it out. Tell me right out what it is.
I said April the 14th, 2001.
April 14?
Yeah, 2000.
2000 what?
2000.
Pardon?
2000 flood.
I don't understand. 2005?
No, 2000.
2000?
Yeah.
She born April 14th, 2000?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a problem with your voice? Your voice sound hoarse or husky? You have a voice problem? Huh? Because you're not forming the words clearly, you know. And that can mislead me and make me give you wrong information. Because they're going to hear the wrong thing, okay?
Okay.
Call any number from 1 to 10. Call any number from 1 to 10.
5, 4.
No. One number. You call 5?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Let me count it off, right?
I don't hear.
And then you call 4?
Yeah.
And then you call what?
8.
6?
Yeah.
Come again now.
3.
Come again.
8. 2.
Well, you can't keep calling before you finish. Pick the cards. You're going to mess up everything. Relax. Hold on. Call one more now.
I called 2.
I got that lock already. Call another one.
7.
7, that's it. No more, okay?
Okay.
The first card here is called order, which means that your life will be in order. That would mean that you're likely to marry and settle down, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Your second card here is called satisfaction, which means that you'll be satisfied in life. Your third card is the priest, which means that you are blessed. You don't have no curse on you, okay?
Okay.
The fourth card here is success, suggesting that you will be very successful in your life, in your career, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You have a next card here now called oppression. Oppression is a card that shows that sometimes you feel very much pressured. Now, does anyone hit you?
Yeah.
Huh? Does your boyfriend hit you?
Yeah.
How often it happens?
Not often. Like something.
Well, he obviously needs to grow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you obviously need to be very serious. Do not entertain domestic violence. Do not stand for any man hitting you, okay?
Okay.
So the deal is, if somebody hits you, you make a deal the same time. The next time you hit me, I am out of your life and I will not look back, right?
Yeah.
And then the person hits you again, but then you leave. Period. No argument. No looking back, okay?
Yeah.
You must be serious as a woman. All right? There must be no hitting. Good. Because that is what mad people do. Mad people beat up each other. You probably hit him too, right? Huh?
Yeah.
You hit him too?
Yeah.
So you're just as mad as him. You need to stop the foolishness, all right? You're not no better than him, because you're hitting him too. So, what year was he born?
November.
What year he was born?
November 13.
What year?
1999.
1999?
Yeah.
And you said you were born 2000?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1999 would be a rabbit and 2000 would be a dragon. Rabbits and dragons are not very compatible. They're not very compatible. Two very different people. The dragon is much more aggressive. Right?
Yeah.
So you may be the one causing most of the trouble. Right? So you're super jealous?
That's right.
Oh, well, you need to stop being jealous and try and grow up, okay? Just grow up. Somebody have a phone, don't search the person's phone. All right?
Yeah.
Don't get nosy into the person's thing. If your relationship don't work, walk away. But don't get into no hitting and no searching of phones, okay?
Yeah.
Because I searched my phone one day, you see, and I was so embarrassed. I was shocked. I see things on my phone that I don't know why any woman would believe in me if she saw my phone. Right? Somebody sent the wrong chain of messages to my phone. Right?
Yeah.
It was a woman sending messages to her boyfriend, her lover, about some juicy times them had somewhere, right? And it came on my phone. Now, what if I had a woman that was searching my phone? You know that would be a bangarang, right?
Yeah.
So, sometimes you could end up with wrong information because a mistake got made by somebody. So avoid searching your lover's phone. Deal with trust. Where there's no trust, there can be no love. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't bother with the hitting. People who hit each other don't deserve each other. They don't deserve to be together. One should go east and one go west, and that's it. Okay?
Yeah.
And your final card here now is desolation, which means that there's something wrong with your eyes. Does your eyes bother you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your eyes?
That is where I get
Pardon?
That is where I get music.
Oh, gosh, you get a lick in your eye?
Oh,
He licked you in your eye?
my boy.
Your boyfriend hit you in your eye?
Yeah.
How long ago that was?
About 2 weeks.
Huh?
About 2 weeks now.
And your eyes still red?
Yeah, the mark is still there.
This is not good. Anyway, that's not good, okay? That's very bad news. In your case, you need to get a herb called plantain. Get the plantain liquid English plantain. In a case where you get it, you can put a drop in a cup and a drop in another cup and put a drop of water in each cup. Stir it up and put the 2 cups up to your eye and let that liquid go in your eye, and then you go lay down and sleep with that liquid in your eye. And that will heal your eye and take out the bruised blood, okay?
Yeah.
Some of these blows can make us lose our vision years from now. That is why I tell you this lick business is not going to work. It's not going to work. So any more licking of each other, you get out of that, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you take care now. Blessed. Oh boy. It is 4. Oh, wait. Hold on. Based on the kind of music that Jacob played, it is obvious that he's a thinker. Very obvious that he's coming from somewhere, from a glorious mindset, because a lot of tunes that Jacob would play, a lot of people forget about and don't bother play, which is tunes that should have been playing. But saying that made me say this, that I need to pay tribute to Jacob's father, royalty. Now, Jacob is royalty's greatest sons, and royalty have many sons. But right now, royalty is not feeling well. I can tell the world I took him to a hospital this morning, and I was in tears because he's not well. So, I would like to ask all our friends and well-wishers to remember royalty in their prayers. Yeah. We give thanks for the contribution that royalty has made to our show. And most importantly, we give thanks for Jacob, because Jacob played the exact music that I would want to play. Now, there are many people who believe that I tell Jacob to play that tune, and I tell Jacob to play that tune. That's not true. Jacob literally play what him like to play. And what him like to play is exactly what I would have played. So, big respect to King Jacob. A maximum respect to Daddy Royalty. And may he recover from his present illness. It is now 15 minutes after 4. At the same time, I'd like to pay tribute to all the people who are suffering in hospitals around Jamaica, and by extension, all the people that are suffering in hospitals around the world. Especially those who listen to our show. I'd like to pay tribute to all the prisoners who are in their own kind of hospital, in their cells, in Jamaica, and by extension around the world. I'd like to pay tribute to all the nurses and doctors who are saving lives moment by moment. I'd like to pay maximum respect to all the herbalists, especially those who listen to our show and then create medicines to match. My brethren, you are loved beyond measure. You even have a couple of them who may be of the opinion that I give out too much information. But no, our people need this information. Too many good herbalists leave the planet and go to the netherworld with all these secrets of medicines, and the world is still hungry for these medicines. I'd like to big up all these scientists who create chemical medicines that actually help humanity too. You got chemical medicines that help humanity, you know. Yeah, man. Not every chemical medicine is a problem. Yeah, it's a problem if you overdo it. In other words, there's a place under the sun for everyone. This is no time to be disrespecting others. Are herbalists better than the other doctors? No, herbalists are herbalists. Doctors are doctors. They both have their part to play. And that can't be overstated. Are doctors better than herbalists? No. Doctors play their part, but herbalists play their part. Sometimes chemicals help make things worse, but herbs don't. Sometimes herbs is not enough and a person needs surgery, so they need to be chemicalized. You know, there's a place and time for everything. We need to stop fighting against each other. Stop bickering foolishness. And most importantly, stop jumping to the conclusions that the things that Majesty say on this show comes from Majesty's brain alone. That's not true. I get all kind of informations coming to me all the time, every day, from around the world, from all kind of people who found out things. So I don't want to give the impression that I'm so brilliant. I know so much. That is rubbish. I'm a student of the truth. And anywhere it come from, I'm willing to big up and bless up those who impart the knowledge to me. So, let's not delude ourselves. This is not about my knowledge. It's about the truth. Let it be said that we are all children of the same Father who's teaching us the truth. Now let's go to our dreams. What did you dream last night? Pepper. If you dream about pepper, my brethren or sister, pepper denotes that you have a bad temper, my brethren. This dream warns you to control your temper. Otherwise, you will surely come to a bitter end. Perspire, like sweat. To dream that you perspire is a sign of good health. To see others perspire denote that you will be benefited by the downfall of another person. Perfume. To dream of perfume denotes much pleasure. That pleasure no one knows, man. Whole heap of pleasure, my brethren. Persecution. To dream that you are being persecuted denotes slander. The man am chat to my brethren. Petticoat. What is a petticoat? What is a petticoat? Because a lot of people don't know what's a petticoat, and that is scandalous. A petticoat is really a slip that a woman would wear under her dress so that her panty don't show. But the woman them don't wear slip no more because every woman wants her panty to show right now. Yeah. Every woman want man to see them panty and see other things too. Because our people have degenerated. We have become low. And we need to go back up there where we were. So now most young girls won't know what is a petticoat anymore. They don't really name a slip, you know. They call it a slip, but them let the whole thing slip there from them right now. To dream of a petticoat or slip denotes that your wife or husband is unfaithful. Philosopher. To dream of a philosopher denotes prosperity. Pension. To dream that you receive a pension denote that you will live to a good old age and be happy. Pen. To dream of a pen denotes power. A pen is more powerful than a gun, my brethren. Right? A pen, you know, is more powerful than a sword, a gun, a bomb. A simple pen. Peeling potatoes. To dream of peeling potatoes denote that you will be a servant all the days of your life. Peanuts. You dream of peanuts, my brethren? Well, it denotes bad luck. To eat them, loss in business. To give them, well, good luck. Pears. Ripe pears denote an abundance of health and the beginnings of peace and prosperity. Young green pears signify loss of position. To sell pear denotes sudden wealth. Peacock. To see a peacock in your sleep denote that you will not succeed in your present undertaking. This dream warns you to abandon your present plans. Boy. What a thing, man. Pigeons. To see pigeons flying is a sign of approaching marriage. Pillow. To see a pillow in your sleep denote that you will go on a long vacation. To sleep on a large pillow denotes a successful business enterprise. Pin cushion. A pin cushion is a small little cushion that people, needle workers or dressmakers, stick pins in, okay? Pin cushion. To see one in your sleep denote that your husband is flirting with another woman. What a sin thing. To a man, if a man dream it, it denotes that his wife is a flirt. What a girl. All right. Pickpocket. To dream of a pickpocket denote that you will overcome your enemies and beat them at their own game. Pigs. To dream of pigs denotes laziness. To feed them signifies contempt. Pigtail. To dream that you cook pigtail is a sign of pleasure. Piano. To hear piano play denotes pleasant news. To play one yourself is a sign of good fortune. Pickaxe denotes trouble and anxiety. To pick cotton. To dream of picking cotton denotes sudden wealth. And finally, physician. To a woman, this dream denotes that she will be delivered of a beautiful baby. And to a man, it denotes a scandal. And finally, poet. To dream of a poet denote that you are a fascinating lover. Wow. Let me read that one again. Let me see if I can get this one straight. No. To dream of a poet, somebody who write poems and recite poems, right? It means that you, the dreamer, is a excellent lover, sex master general. Me never know that. I have to write more poems. Okay, poison. To dream of taking poison denote that you are pregnant and that you will have a beautiful boy child. I don't know. I don't get that one. I just don't get that one. But to a man, it denotes that his life is in danger. So if a man dream him take poison, it means his life is in danger. But if a woman dreams she take poison, it means that she's pregnant and that she will have a beautiful baby boy child. I don't know. That one just don't do nothing for me at all. That just don't sound right. Pneumonia. If you dream of pneumonia, it denotes that you will fall heir to a small estate shortly. What that got to do with pneumonia, I don't know. I just don't know. But that's what my dream book say. So I get it, so I give it to you. It's now 4:26 in Jamaica. Now, brothers and sisters, it is important to note that at 5 o'clock, we got the sunny side up, with Francois and Paula and Porter Jones. It's also important to note that you can go and tap into my YouTube channel. Just type the word King Majesty and check it out. Anyway, as a matter of general knowledge, it is very important to note that when you stay up all night, you run the risk of damaging your kidneys. To eat cold food, you tend to damage your stomach. Smoking will damage your lungs. Eating fatty foods tend to damage your liver. Eating salty foods tend to damage your heart. Overeating tend to damage your pancreas. Eating seafood indiscriminately will damage the intestines. Mobile phones and computers will damage your eyes. Not eating breakfast will damage your gallbladder. Eating fruits regularly after meals or on a full stomach promotes hair loss. Believe you me, this is Wisdom Unveiling. Brothers and sisters, it has been an honor, a gift, a pleasure being here. We give thanks and praises for Radio Jamaica Remember that the views expressed here on Wisdom Unveiling and the Upper Deck are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that abundantly clear. We give thanks and praises to all our listeners, all our well-wishers, all our fans. Hey, thanks and praises to you all. We give thanks and praises to King Jacob, who have been sitting in for me when I failed to show up at the correct time. And he really was rocking the place with music and still is. We give thanks and praises to Almighty God and his wife, Mother Nature, who have given us the will, the blessing, show us the way, give us life. Hey, we give thanks and praises to each and every one who helped make living on this planet not just a boring, trivial exercise, but give us a feel of the goodness of God, the blessings of life, the teachings of love. And to my sister in Janet, up there at the hospital, doing her nursing rounds. Janet, oh my gosh, man. I honor you, girl. I give thanks and praises for life, for abundance, for love. Sila, blessed. You've been listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty. I'm Jacob signing off, but still Jacob will give you some music until it's time. So give thanks. Blessed. Sila.